Hey, it's Eric here, and today we'll be looking at the EasyArch 3D add-on that's inside of AViCAD. I had a few customers ask me about this recently, so I thought I'd do a short video just explaining some of the basics. So if you come over to the menu bar, you'll see the EasyArch here. I suppose you could pronounce it EasyArch, but anyways, so you got these two tabs here. I'll be working in Preferences and this Draw tab. I can show you how to use the wall edits here, and then we'll do a 3D roof here. So here's our door configuration here. Over here's our window settings. I'm not going to be getting into stairs, although I believe I do have a stair video that I can link underneath this video that kind of teaches you a little bit about how the stairs work. These two buttons here are important. I'll get into how to use these. I'll be drawing a couple of rectangles here, 15 by 20. So we'll go 15 feet, tab, 20 feet, enter. This is the main room. We'll just call this a pump house. And then over here, let's draw another rectangle. This is going to be our office area. So on this one, we'll go, let's see, 6 feet by 9 feet. Let's draw the column in line with both this point and this point. We'll just project these two lines out with the object snap tracking. And the way I did that, I just hovered over those 2 points and then projected them down. So my first point is going to be here, and then I'm going to come up and I'm going to type in 2 feet and then 2 feet. So that's going to give me a 2 foot. Let's start off with the preferences. So we'll click the preferences here. These dimensions here only are meant to place the text properly in a window, so it will label the window. You could round these numbers up, for example, 2 feet, 2 feet, and actually I'm going to turn off this center line so there's no center line, so we'll just set that to 0. The wall height, I'm just going to set this at 9'1". And my scale factors, this is important. I don't want my dimension text to be this big. So let's go with 3/16 and 3/16. And symbols, we'll just go with a 24, and this is 24. So the scale factor is going to multiply these two together to give us the right size for an 1/8" drawing. That allows us to scale the drawing based on the final plot scale. Let's just round this up here. And we'll choose OK. And so now it's really just a matter of clicking this and drawing the walls. This is the outside wall here. So we'll just choose this. We need to specify our wall width. We'll make it 3.5 inches. And we'll click this, and then we'll just start tracing our outline of our building here, and press enter. I'm going to do one more here. Let's do a wall here, and we'll come up, press enter. Let's do one more for the column. I'm going in a clockwise direction. Go counterclockwise, your wall is going to end up on the other side. So we've got our walls in. We have a little bit of cleaning up to do, and that's where these tools come in handy. So if we want to clean up a corner, we just do a crossing, press enter. These look okay. This one needs some cleaning up. Let's just turn this layer off with the lay off command. Let's just do the TR command for this one. Let's clean up the corner here. And so that's how you use these tools. Sometimes they don't work and we need to do a manual edit, but for the most part, they do save some time. Next, I just wanted to show you how to put some windows and doors in. Let's start with the window. So we got the window icon here. This is just your single window here. Double click on this one here. We'll pick the inside wall. Keep in mind, this is the edge of window. It's not going to put it in by the center of window. So we'll just pick this, and we're presented with this option here. I've just configured this already. It does remember your last settings, even if you exit out of the drawing and come back in. So you can just modify these as you go. You might want to copy this down if you want to use the same kind of style that I'm using, but I've kept this really simple. We'll choose OK. And this is inserting by the side of the window. For now, I'm just eyeballing it in here. We'll come back and stretch that. Notice that the text is too small, and that comes from the scale preferences. So we'll come back to scale. For some reason, I must have not saved this. We definitely want to change this to, let's see, a 24. I didn't click the little box here. That's what I did. Want this to 3/16. Sorry about that. So I'll just choose OK and then OK. As you can see, it scaled it up appropriately. It's all good to go. If I want to stretch this to position it, I can do that with the S command and then do a M2P for mid between 2 points. Select this point and this point to get that centered in there. Let's do a door next. So let's put in a right hinge door here. So we'll just, again, choose the simple door, double click. We'll select the inside of the wall. And here I have a 3-foot by 7-foot high door. I have this rotated at 45 degrees. Choose OK. And then we'll just position our door in down here. Let's put another door in here. We'll put a left hinge door in this one. So that's this icon here. And we'll choose the simple door again. Choose the inside. So you get the idea of how this whole thing works. I've got those set the same way as the other one. And we'll just click it in here. Let's stretch it to the corner over this way. Let's go ahead and do one more door. We'll do a left hinge door. Double click. We'll pick this side of the wall here. And then we'll just position our door in like this. And again, we can come back and stretch these if we need. I'm going to show you another way of putting these doors in. So there's the command called C-line, which is construction line. And we can put in temporary construction lines and then copy this construction line over 2 foot, or let's make it 3 foot in this direction. So that's going to give us the edge of the door. Our door is going to be a total of 6 feet wide. So we'll choose the emergency exit option. And we'll choose this double door here. And we'll select the inside face of wall. And here we have a 5'12" or 6 foot by 7 foot door. Choose OK. And then we'll click the intersection or the INT of this point here. And now we can just simply erase these construction lines. As you can see, it labels everything. So let's go ahead and view this model because I wanted to show you how you do that. Let's come down here to the southwest isometric view. And what we can do is click on this 3D option here. And what that does is it converts those 2D lines. You can see here our emergency doors. Some of these doors are swinging the wrong way. We could go back and mirror those doors. Let's just do this one here real quick. We'll type MI for mirror, select the door, and then the start of the mirror line is going to be the midpoint here. We'll delete the other one. So that way when we come back and view our model, the door will be swinging the right way, as you see here. Put a hip roof in, which this option here. And here I need to define the pitch thickness. That's the roof thickness. We'll say 6 inches. The eave projection, that's the overhang. So let's do 2 feet. And the elevation of the eave, we'll do that 9 foot 1 inches. And we'll select OK. And it's just a matter of clicking each of these corners here, carefully going over the model here. And we'll press enter. And that's going to build that simple hip roof for us. So if we shade it, we're going to get something like this. Let's go ahead and do that roof because I wanted to show you the shed roof option. So for the shed roof, go into my layer dialog and turn on my 0 layer here. And then I'm going to type in the rectangle command again, snap to the column here and the midpoint of this wall. That's going to give me my roof shape, basically. And then what I can do is take this rectangle by its grips and stretch it out 2 feet here, and I'll stretch this one out 2 feet and this one. And that's going to give me my overhang. So let's go into our ISO view here, and I want to explain something to you. So this is drawn at a 0 elevation, but our roof is a 30-degree roof. Now, based on the plate height of 9'1", overhang set at 2 feet, I did a quick little sketch and come up with around 8'5". So let's go into the southwest isometric view. And then what we'll do is we'll pick this drawn here at the 0 elevation, and we'll type the move command and then move that up to the 8'5" dimension that I calculated. And hopefully this will all work. So we're gonna come over here and draw our 3D roof here. And we need to change the thickness here to 6 and turn on the inclination so that our roof is at 30-degree slope. The first 2 points are super important. They have to be on this bottom eave here. And the remaining 2 just go around, and we just press the enter key in 4 times. So we just toggle through the menu using the enter key until the roof is drawn. Now what we can do is mirror this to the other side just by clicking the 2 points here on the ridge. And let's go ahead and view this. So it's pretty close. It's not right on the money, but it's close enough for this model. There is a command inside EasyArch which will take this wall here and stretch it up to the top. Because if I shade this model here, we got a big old hole here that we need to fill in. So the way we do that is we come over to this utility here called variable height wall. So we click this and we simply select auto, and that fills in that gap. Now if we type the shade command in, you can see that it's all filled in properly. Then we can go into the layer menu and toggle off that construction layer if we need. And that's going to get rid of some of these lines here. And then go into the orbit command, that's ORB, and kind of view our model here. Now I've set this window color so that it's transparent, so you can actually see inside of it. And the way I did that is I went into my layer dialog and I came down to the 3D window _V, clicked on the color here, set it to blue, and then to the right I set this transparency level to 80. So if you're looking to do something the same, that's how you go about doing that. Anyways, hopefully this video has been helpful, and let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you in the next video.